Hello, my name is Teacher Celeste, and today I've had a Christmas miracle. I've had two classes where my students have not shown up today, which is very rare for me. So I'm taking advantage of this a little bit of downtime before my next student arrives in my class to talk about my favorite props of the month. Typically, I only share with you one favorite prop that I have used throughout the month that has been very helpful in communication with my students. But today I wanted to share with you three. As you can see, it's December, and I think December and Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year. I simply love it, and I love dressing up for my students because it's a great way to open up communication with them about our culture and how we celebrate Christmas because most of my students in China do not celebrate Christmas. They celebrate other holidays. So they're very curious about Santa, snowmen, the hat, gifts, Christmas trees, and even an elf. So I just use these to open up communications. We have a lot of fun. So my three props that I'm going to share with you today cost me only $2. So very inexpensive, and all of these are 2D props, by the way. So first of all, I went to the Dollar Tree. That's one of my favorite places to go to pick up inexpensive props. And I looked and I found where they had a package of, excuse me, let's retake that one again. A package of photo props. I'm trying to do this in one take, so I do apologize for sucking in all that air. They had a package of photo props, and so here you have all of them. They came with the sticks and the tape there, so you have gifts. This can be used throughout the year. You can talk about giving, receiving, buying, the gifts that we get at Christmas. Of course, Merry Christmas. We can talk about that, a gift tag on a gift. It even had a little bow. You can use this at Christmas, but also throughout the year to talk about clothing. Also, it had reindeer antlers. I've used this in non-Christmas lessons to talk about deer. We've talked about reindeer. We've talked about Rudolph, and that was a lot of fun. Then it also comes with Santa's beard, ho ho ho, and his hat. So in case you don't have one of these nice fuzzy hats here, you can have it here and go ho ho ho. I've used this when students have kind of been staring off into space. I'll go ho ho ho, and they'll look and they'll start giggling, and then I'll go to elicit their response, their answer to their question. Secondly, a great prop that is absolutely free is through your snail mail. I'm not sure if you still receive snail mail Christmas cards, but I still have people that send me those. So I've been looking through my Christmas cards and been cutting the tops of them, the front pages of them, and going to be repurposing these for 2D props. Now, this idea came from my years of experience being a preschool teacher, so I was always looking for inexpensive things that I could use in the classroom. And so this one I received yesterday from my uncle. I love snowmen. So I'm thinking I can use this to talk about winter, December, it's snowing outside, colors, counting, January, maybe I could think of a way to use this as a backdrop, part of my teaching background. So look at your non-religious Christmas cards that you receive and see, can I repurpose this for a 2D prop? 2 days ago, I got a Christmas card that had a lot of apples, a little teacup for, cup and mug, a little teapot, and so I cut those out to use in my classes. Lastly, I found at the Dollar Tree this wonderful felt glittery Christmas tree for $1. Now it's rather plain, so I wanted to dress it up. So I work for two companies, and so one of my companies requires you to have a secondary reward system. So I've used this as my secondary reward for the month of December, and also for my Q Kids. They don't require that, but I've been using it to help with different vocabulary words. And also to engage them because like today one of my students was really just off task, so I said, hey Ella, today you get to help me decorate the Christmas tree. Most of the children that at least I have taught do not have Christmas trees in their home. And so it's a fun way for them to participate in a North American holiday. So what I did is I found a bookmark that a child gave me a long time ago, and it had a star on the top. So I cut the star and added that sticky Velcro and put on the back, and then it just goes right here on the top here. I usually leave that the whole time. And then, because I'm a crafter, I had a lot of felt, so I cut out felt in circles, added the sticky back here, and so we get to decorate the Christmas tree. Now, for my more advanced students, I have talked about, we talk about across from, under. This is a great way to talk about the word put. Put the white circle under the blue circle. We've talked about patterns. So we could have, white, blue, white. This is a great way to talk about patterns. And then for my younger students, we've talked about colors and shapes, circles. Is this a square? No. Is this an oval? No, it's a circle. So there's many, many ways that you can use this. So look around your house. Go by the dollar store and you can find these great ways of decorating your classroom, because I'll put it back up here and I'll say, wow, I'll really admire it. This is the most beautiful Christmas tree I have ever seen. I love it. Thank you for helping me decorate my Christmas tree. And all the students love it. They have a great fun doing it with me. So there are 3 props that hopefully you can use in the month of December. If you think, it's almost end of December, what's the point? Go ahead and go purchase them, store them for next year, and you'll already have your classroom ready to go on December 1st. If you are not teaching online, please look at the comments below. In my description box, I've listed my 2 companies and their referral codes and my email address. I would love to help mentor you through the process. It's a great side hustle. We have a lot of fun, and I think that you would really be a great teacher for one of these companies. So until next time, happy teaching.